What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, man, coming off of last night's stream, somebody put a comment on my comment section that was kind of had me intrigued. And the question was like, oh, they see how I play right now. I'm always using comebacks. I'll explain that here in a minute as I blow this defense up. This is last year's Madden defense coming down with 3-down linemen with your 3-3-5 and trying to play run defense like this. So I mean, now when you improve the game and you make people, you create penalties, you come on a defense like this against the run, you know, yeah, all the guys getting put on the ground. All those safeties getting thrown to the ground, so you have to switch up defenses just to play the run now. So I'm loving that. It's a pass defense. You can't use it to stop everything. So this is cover 2 right here, and I throw a comeback here that I was talking about earlier. And in the video coming up after this game, because this is a quick one because you rage quit, I'll explain more in detail of why I run comebacks and why you should try to incorporate comebacks in your game. Because when you're on offense, you're supposed to be dictating to the defense. It's not supposed to be the other way around. When you get to a point where it's like the defense that's dictating to you, then that's when you run into trouble on offense. And the next game that's coming up is a good example of what I mean on both sides. How I'm dictating to his defense, and then how I'm using my defense to dictate to his offense once I figure out what he was doing on offense. So as we get into that video, I'll expand more. As these guys throwing sideline passes. Those over routes is like the only thing I'm seeing a lot of my opponents that I'm playing right now. That's the only routes they know how to run. It's either streaks or over routes. There's no combination of both. They don't know when to throw an in route. They don't know when to throw a comeback. They don't know when to throw an effective slant. The way they run slants is you run double slants and wait for each receiver to cross each other at the center of the field, and then figure out who's beat the zone and then throw the ball. And that's not how slants was designed to be used. But if Madden created slants where they put a stop after, like, say 5 yards after you cut on the slant, then maybe people will learn how to throw slants. Because you never see receivers in the NFL run a slant from one side of the field to the other side of the field, because the quarterback doesn't have enough time. You throw it on a design look on the defense if it's in a cover 3, man defense, or cover 2. And then this is, you know, it just depends on what kind of defense they're playing when you throw the slant in. And it's a combination of other routes on the field that creates the opportunity for the slant to come open. But I pick him off here, and of course, you know, he rage quits. So this game here against the Cowboys. And if you're new to my channel as usual, man, hit that subscribe button for me one time. Bang! Alright. Alright, man, let's get this game going. And I'll explain more into why I run comebacks and the need for it. As my man right here is playing the cover 4 defense, 3-down lineman, and that's what happens to your lineman when you play 3-down lineman, man. And I think it needs to be patched for cover 4, because cover 4 isn't like a 3-4 defense. That shouldn't be happening because you have 4 linebackers behind the 3-down lineman. So yeah, I think that should be patched, but we'll see what they do. Well, my man here, as he runs the ball here with Elliott, is what you're going to start discovering that he likes to run. And sometimes when people run the ball on you, a lot of times people have the tendency to panic, to want to stop people from running. But with him running the ball, he has play action built into his run where he throws the ball like that. Well, he's running by him, but he has a play action where he throws the ball to his tight end or receiver, one of the deep post route to the sideline. So there's no reason for me to sell out to the run when that's what he's going to do anyway. He's just going to play action right there and then hit the sideline. So alright, that's the first time doing it. Alright, that's noted. So your tight end is running a post. Okay, cool. I know how to protect that. So, you know, he runs the ball again, which is cool. I'm not going to panic, because you know, you can't live off of this all the entire game. The big plays upfield, the 20-yard, 25-yard post plays is what I'm really scared about. This 3-yard, 5-yard, you can run all day, but as long as it's not like getting 15, 10 yards of rip on the run, I'm fine. If you're going to take like 3 downs to get a first down, you know, maybe we can do that all game. There it goes, and he finds in the post again to the sidelines. Alright, cool. So I know you're doing it from both sides now, so you kind of just gave me a key. So what did I learn from that drive? Elliott's going to get the ball a lot, and he's going to do a play action off of it and throw the ball to the sideline. That's all I've seen so far. So when I get back on offense, on defense, that's how I'm going to be playing against his offense. Chicago has a game day momentum where your kicking is hard, so a lot of people miss extra points because they're not paying attention. So why I run comeback routes? And as he plays cover 4 right here almost the whole game. My key indicator is that slot defender over 84. He's going to tell me where I need to go with the ball on this play as I put a flat runner on the field. If he goes high, I go low. If he stays low, I go high. He's really the whole entire key to this right here. He stays low, I go high. And it's cover 4. That's one basic way to be cover 4. It's just the most basic way. And if you do that enough times, people are gonna tend to want to get out of it or start setting their zones to take it high. But you have to put another defender there to really basically cover it. But right now, he's doing what people usually do last year, which is misalign. And for some reason last year, people misalign like this, you couldn't take advantage over the top. But now you can. So if you misalign like that, get ready to see a lot of deep routes like that getting blasted in your face as Mooney drops the ball here. But he's still in cover 4. All right, cool. Doing it again. Since he didn't learn his lesson the first time, let's see maybe he starts paying attention. So I'm going back to the exact same thing. Tight end and Robinson stays low again. I go high. When you do that enough times, people are gonna say, you know what? All right, maybe I shouldn't put it there or disguise my cover 4. Don't tell me you're gonna just play this all day off of 3-4. And right now you're gonna see he starts setting his depth up to take over the comeback as he goes out there to cover it. So I have an in route on the other side, but then that guy plays it so well that I'm forced to just go ahead and throw the ball away. No problem. Since I ran the ball last time, I'm just gonna go ahead and do an outside run right here. Then it's, I think I double team the outside guy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just run the ball. I think it's in man defense right here, and everybody picks up who they're supposed to pick up, and we're able to get a field and get into the end zone. All right, man, we're back on defense. So right now on offense, he's dictating to my defense because right now I have to figure out who's running. If Elliott's running the ball, he's going to be running this RPO, or he's going to be doing a play action to the sideline, right? So he's really dictating to me for right now until I figure it out. Because I don't know who's going to the sideline. And I also have to worry about Elliott running the ball as well. So I'm making that adjustment and also trying to protect against the run or play action. Run again. Good play here by Kim Hicks getting through. Alright. Let's see what he runs. Who's going to the sidelines out of this formation? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There are two guys I'm worried about, 13 and 89. I don't know who's going across my face. So I'm waiting. Oh, 13 takes off. Oh, man, I'm too late. Sideline. Alright, cool. At least I know that now. Runs the ball again. I mean, you kind of see the tendencies playing out, right? As I'm explaining it, you see what he's doing. It makes it easy to follow. That's what I want to. As I'm playing the game, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm calculating in my head. All right, who's gonna get the ball this time? It's gonna be a run play. It's gonna be a play action to the sidelines, and then if it's a play action, who's going to the sidelines? So right now I'm only doing the clouds on the right side because the tight end ran the first play of the game. I'm not thinking he's gonna throw anything to the sidelines on this play, but I think he's gonna play action here, and then he's gonna hit right the ball this time. Same formation. He's gonna come back into it again. I cloud the left side of the field with the cornerback. Alright. Does the play action and then he goes 19. Rolls to the sidelines. I'm like, alright, cool. So that's the two guys I gotta worry about now on that particular play. Rolls the ball here. There's no panic. Because in my head I'm going, he cannot live off of doing this for the whole entire game. Like it's just not possible. Now that I know what he's doing now. And as long as he keeps, the coaches always talk about tendencies when you play calling. And if you're not paying attention to what your opponent's doing, that's how you get in trouble. So people really aren't paying attention to what they're doing. They just do it because it works, as opposed to hey, what are you trying to accomplish per se? So he's still calling this cover 4. You see the safety? I was going to audible to a pass, but that safety remember what I did last time, so he's waiting for me to throw a ball field. All right, cool. But on the left side, I'm still doing the same thing. High and low, high and low. Where's he go? He stays high this time because he's worried about the comebacks, and I just get my first down and get out of bounds. Alright, cool. There it goes, come back again. Last time I played to the sideline on the low pass. I'm gonna put Cohen out there again in the flats, and he adjusts his defense to stay down low this time. And because he does that, there goes the comeback again. And the only reason why it works is because of the defense he's in. It's not built to stop this, but he doesn't want to come out of this coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the ball again one more time. Take the ball to the outside, and same result again, man. We got the blockers out there, and we're in the end zone, or around the bounce. So that's how my mind's working as I'm playing, and there's nothing like glitchy you can see there. It's just I'm just using football tactics to get around what he's doing. That's really it. There's no like glitch plays around there. He can make adjustments to it to stop it. But you just can't tell me you're gonna play cover 4 game and then expect like that to work. And if it doesn't work, you can't get mad because you don't want to get out of cover 4. I mean, come on. So that's like the most easiest. There's other ways to beat cover 4, but that's like the easiest way to like get people to get out of it. If you run into it online, and you just gotta know how to read that one guy I told you about. It's just the one guy you gotta read. He tells you where the ball has to go, unless he's playing like some type of like, you know, like kind of what I do. I play like clouds out there, and then you got to be careful because you could throw into a, you know, come back right into a cloud and get picked off. So you just got to be mindful of it. But the most basic way, as I'm explaining, that's just basic. To beat it is just the most basic way I can think of. So alright, and now I'm really selling out now. I got clouds on both sides, and just throw that pass again that he scored a touchdown in. Give me those. This is all planned, man. I mean, he had success. From now on to the rest of the game, he's going to struggle throwing that pass because he's done it so many times. And you see, he just throws it over there blindly without even looking because it's always worked, right? So right now, I'm selling out to it. If you want to throw it, go ahead and throw it. If you want to run, hey man, go ahead and run. Let's start the third quarter here. The weakness of this defense right here is me giving up those runs. But I'm not gonna panic because I know, hey, that's a weakness that I'm seeing right now. But I'm not gonna, you know, because he's doing this, he's doing play action off of it. Like everything, his offense is based off of his run. So if I sell out to the run, then he's gonna beat me in other areas of the field. So if I can manage it, which is what I'm doing right now, I'm just managing the run, get 3 yards, 5 yards, as long as it's not big chunks. Right there, he didn't get anything right there. So he comes out in a different formation. I'm trying to figure, all right, who's going to the sideline? Oh, he rolls the ball here first. He's going to come back in the same thing, and I'm trying to figure out which receiver is going to the sideline. It's either 89. I think he motions his number 19 over. Yeah, I think he just motioned him over. Yeah, he just moved him over. So it's either both of them are going to the sideline. So that means the other 2 receivers on the far left, it don't really matter what routes they're running because he's only looking at 2 guys. Those are 2. He's running back here. He's going to come back and do it again because now he needs yards for 4th down. I don't want to cloud both sides because they could run streaks on me. So I'm just waiting to see what he does first. I'm looking at, alright, what are you going to run out of this? In case he comes into this stuff again, I know how to protect against it. I have my cloud set to 25, just in case. But then there it goes. He runs 89 all the way across the field. There's nobody there because, you know, like I said, I'm worried about the streak. Alright, cool. Call timeout. Because now I gotta set the zones, but he comes out in a different formation, empty. So we're playing double mash concept on the bottom. He's gonna go in the hole and do it again. As that defender number 20 from mine didn't react to the ball. But you're gonna see 43 react to it. I just hope he had picked it off. Get the mesh cover, there he goes. That should be picked. So just throwing stuff blindly. It's like, you know, what are you reading? There he goes again. So now I'm selling out. Both sides are set. The clouds are set. So that's all he's throwing. See, I mean, just crossing routes. So he tries to throw that on, but it's right. He's waiting for him this time. Bats it down. 3rd down. This got to be going to the sidelines again. It's going to be a play action to the side, but I told you I already have it set already. So if he throws to the sidelines, somebody's going to be out there waiting. There he goes. Both of them converge on the ball. Knock it down. I've got him a 4th down. Now I'm not worried about the streaks anymore. I can set those guys in clouds because I'm not really worried he's going to throw me a streak upfield. Like, we're not worried about the streaks now on the outside. Because he hasn't done it all game, right? So I'm looking at what he's doing. He's all over routes. There he goes. All the way across the field. We got 3 people over there and still forces us over there. turn them on downs. Like simple stuff. Like the defense isn't really that hard. It's just what he's doing. I'm adjusting to what he's doing. So he's playing man defense right here. This means he's tired of all the comebacks. So I see that, I block, and I got my guy going on the field because he has to be able to keep over right here one-on-one, which not a lot of people can do, you know, with good win. And these type of plays right here was not happening last year. But now, you can force people to rage and play defense smart, as opposed to just coming out with one thing and you think it's going to solve your whole problem. And now understanding what he's just supposed to be doing on defense. Like you see, on defense, I'm dictating to him, and offense, I'm also dictating to him. So he's really in trouble on both sides. Alright, man, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me one time. Bang, bang! Till next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright, one.